All right. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the 2026 ARL Prediction Show. I'm your host, Izzy. I am a mentor on 498 and a production coordinator, desk analyst, what have you, for the Arizona Robotics League. I'm going to let my wonderful friends and fellow analysts introduce themselves. Luke, do you want to kick things off? All right, Luke, do you want to kick things off?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Luke. I am a mentor on FRC 498. I also happen to be one of our ARL program directors. I'm also the host of our Extra Innings show that comes next Wednesday. Happy to be here. Excited for another ARL this weekend.
Me too. Jessica, would you like to introduce yourself?
Jessica from 4183, and I also ref.
Head ref, too.
Yes.
And I'm Jonah. I'm a mentor on 2375.
And my name's Gatlin, and I'm a mentor on 498.
All right, and then last but not least, we are going to let Sly Guy himself introduce himself.
There he is.
There he is. And Sly Guy's
He's muted.
Yeah,
Tough scene.
he's used to being.
He's not muted. It's just it's hard to hear when the hub is going. It's really
It's
loud.
really
The hub's really loud,
Yeah.
I just think
The
I think it's
counter.
always going.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is our crew for today. We are missing Shelby, but shout out to Jessica for joining us. Before we get into tonight's show, what we're going to be doing, what happened last month, Luke, would you like to go over a couple of housekeeping items?
Absolutely. We have a cool new ARL thing to show you on the ARL website. So if you go to 498robotics.org and you go to the Arizona Robotics League tab, yep, 1 second, it'll be there shortly. So this is our hub. This is the Summer Scorcher hub. More on that in 2 seconds. If you click on to the Arizona Robotics League tab. There you go. All right, so this is our Arizona Robotics League hub. If you haven't, you can also get here via the tiny URL. It's all over the Discord, which I'm sure we'll plug in a bit here. But if you go to the ARL hub and scroll down, there's a lot of things you can do here, including register and go to the events. Like if you want to look at find the events on the Blue Alliance and past matches or whatever. But what you can also do if you keep scrolling is you can access, finally, we are very excited to debut the event media app that Emily put together for us. It's really cool. So if you click into the event media app, it will take you to the app, right? And then from here, you can click on so on the left, there's all the filters, right? And so you can filter by, right now, there's only ARL 1 for Saturday. But you can filter by your team. So right now, the photos are uploaded, and we've gone through and tagged your team a number in each photo. So if you want to look at all of 2375's tagged photos from the event media, they're all here. And so presumably, as we add more ARLs to the season, you can go through and you can pick and choose certain events. Really, really cool, really easy to use. Very excited to have this. It took us years to really figure out an easy way to distribute our event media to teams, and this is like the fastest way ever. We are working on some additions to the app, and pretty soon, hopefully by the end of by the time we get to July, it'll have the functionality where you can upload your own photos to the app and tag your team. So then we can have a big compile of like team media, right? So if you take photos for your team and you snag some really cool ones of, whatever team we're on right now, this is everybody, but you snag some really cool ones of like 2486 or like 9091, and you want to get those photos to them, then you can upload it here and tag them. So once again, you can go to this URL via photos.490robotics.org, or you can go to the ARL hub on our website and just go down to event media and click there. So very excited to have that live for everybody. You can also check championship rankings while you're there. You can pretty much do everything on the ARL Hub webpage. So we're very excited to have that. Once again, thank you so much to Emily for helping put this together and taking some awesome photos. If you haven't had a chance to go look at or see your photos, Emily takes some sick photos. So I would highly recommend we use Emily's photos for a lot of our stuff because they're so good. And I'm sure they'll be even better next event. So my second update for everybody is we are getting closer to August, which means we are getting closer to the Summer Scorcher. The Summer Scorcher is Arizona's first off-season invitational event. It runs August 28th through August 30th. If you didn't know about it, now you do. The way this is going to work for Arizona Robotics League teams is if you've gone to 2 qualifiers and you rank in the top, you're currently ranked in the top 15, you will automatically qualify for the Summer Scorcher. However, you still need to apply, right? Big caps letters, you need to apply still. You can apply by going to the Summer Scorcher webpage on the 498robotics.org website and scroll down till you get to team registration. It's at the very bottom. You have to apply. Even if you think you'll be in the top 15, you must apply. If you don't think you'll be in the top 15, or you think, well, I'm only attending one ARL, so like, why would I apply? You should still apply. It's still an invitational. There are still spots open for you to claim, right? And so even if you haven't gone to 2 events and you aren't ranked in the top 15, you should still apply for your event or for this event, right? That way, we can add you to the event. It's going to be awesome. 3 days, full regional style, really cool. Slide guy, when is that registration deadline for the first wave?
That closes this Friday at midnight.
Whoa, Friday at midnight. So I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to get your application in the first wave so that when we literally go application by application. So if your application's in the first wave and we haven't met our capacity, you will be added to the event. If your application is in the second wave, the wait list, and we've already met our criteria or we met our team number, unfortunately, I don't care how amazing you are, you cannot be added to the event because we're at team capacity. Okay, so please fill out the Summer Scorcher application. I will post a reminder in our Discord. Please have your mentor do so. Do not forget that this is, while the Arizona Robotics League qualifying events and championship are free, the Summer Scorcher has a $75 fee, not due at application. So don't worry about it. Just apply, and then we'll figure out the $75 later, just to hold your spot. Okay, all the other information can be found on the website. Thanks, Izzy. Now for fun.
Yes, and would you believe that Luke and I practiced that and I still messed it up? Stuff. All right. So our show this evening, if you're new here, we're the Arizona Robotics League. We're a series of free off-season competitions in Arizona hosted by Team 498, the Cobra Commanders. Every ARL qualifier, of which we play for this season once a month, May, June, July, and September. We do a little pre-show where our analysts here are going to play a series of games. And these games will involve making event predictions, playing trivia, and as you can see, our analysts have gained points from Qualifier 1. These points will determine which analyst wins and the analyst that does win gets to pick a prediction show prize. So our prizes that are up for grabs are mentor matches, a 1500 plus fuel match, which will be super fun, a 12v12 human player match, so all human players, no robots, a match with no nets on the hubs, and a new prize, a no off shift match. So the hub will be always active. It'll be an absolute shooting fest. Maybe we need to add another option that's 1500 fuel, no off shift.
Could be. Could combine.
It could combine, yeah.
Hey, listen, it's up to us.
So something that we didn't explain last month was that our analysts are also playing for power-up points. So this provides additional incentive for our analysts to do well during their qualifier episodes. So the winner of each qualifier episode will get a power-up bonus that they will be able to use in the last episode before the ARL Championship. So last month's winner, as we can all see, was Gatlin. So Gatlin has the winner of episode 1 power-up points. Additionally, our analysts will be able to pick up power-up points by being the overall winner of the over-under category, the trivia category, the name that team category, and the win place show and golden alliance category. So lots of places to pick up extra points. We would love it if you guys let us know in chat who you're rooting for, what prediction show prize you want. Let us know. Might influence some of our analysts in their decision making later down the road. But with that, I think we're going to be passing things off to Slide Guy to recap the episode last month. Slide Guy, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
All right, welcome back. Before we get into tonight's episode, let's take a look at how our contestants did last month. Luke struggled a bit in the trivia round, but had a solid performance in Name That Robot and nailed 4 out of 5 of his over-unders, which brought him back into the mix at 17 points. Jonah had a sweep of the over-unders, but his trivia and win play show was a little worse and left him at 17 points, just ahead of Luke. Sorry, Luke's at 15 points. My bad. Shelby had a great round of trivia after missing just 1 over-under, and that put her 1 point ahead of Jonah at 18. And Gallon had the most tuned ear for robotics events and came out as the victor of the Pritchard show with 21 points.
All right. Thank you, Slide Guy. So Gatlin is in the lead heading into today's show, but that could all change. Only 3 points separating Jessica and Gatlin tonight. So with that, we're going to play some over-unders. So last month's over-unders have been adjusted for this month. So based off of what the over-unders kind of turned out to be. So our over-unders are the number of supercharged RP, the number of energized RP, the number of climbs, total fuel scored, and the number of teams that load in on Friday. So you all, if you're loading on a Friday, just know that, maybe pay attention to whether or not you're helping or harming our analysts here. So the line for supercharged RPs is 11.5. Last month it was 6. So we had 6 at qualifier 1. Last month's line was 3. So I do believe everybody got that point. Yeah, everybody guessed the over on the first 2 over-unders. So the actual from qualifier 1 was 6. The line here is 11.5. We do have, I think, a couple more teams that will be attending this ARL, so maybe keep that in mind as you're making your predictions tonight. But Luke, if you want to kick us off on where you're going with this supercharged RP.
Yep. So we had 6 supercharged RP at last event, 5 of which came in matches with 1 singular team. So my thinking on this is that we're adding more teams into the mix, which means match schedules are spreading them out a little bit more. I'm going to stick with under. I'm going to stick with under on this. I think we'll have under 11 and a half, or I guess 11. Actually under 12. Well, under. We'll have under 11. Excuse me. Supercharged RP.
Alrighty. Jessica?
I also think that we're going to be under on this. I think there will be maybe higher than last event, but not more than the line.
All right. Definitely a different tone to kick us off here on the supercharged RP compared to all of the overs last month. Jonah, what do you got?
I'm also going with the under, but I love all the teams to prove me wrong. So
Agreed.
yeah.
Agreed.
So
I actually think, Jonah, I'm actually in the camp of like the teams are better, so therefore it'd be harder. Like matches will be more competitive against each other, so it's like harder to achieve. Maybe that's also a way I think.
That's an interesting take. The teams watching at home, you guys are gonna have to steal the points right from under our analysts. Gatlin, you're the last one in this group. What do you got?
Yeah, I also went with the under. I think that it'll just take the right pairing of teams to get that supercharged RP, and with more teams, the likelihood of having some of those higher scoring teams together, I think goes down a little bit. So I'm gonna go with the under.
All right. Everybody taking the under for our first over under. Our next one is the energized RP. So that was last month. We saw 23 energized RP that is scoring 150 fuel into the hub, I believe. The actual last month was 12.5. So Luke, what do you got?
And so last month we played 27 qual matches, right? And so we're saying that out of if that stays similar, we are adding almost double the amount of robots to the mix this month. And so if we stay in and around the 24 to 25 range, we're kind of saying that we need half of the alliances in those matches to hit, or more than half, excuse me, to hit. So I'm taking the over. I set that all up for me to say over because I think potentially last month teams didn't value all that fuel they get at the human player station as much. And if you really don't throw away, literally, no pun intended, throw away that opportunity for points, you can get really close to that RP just via the human player station. So hoping for some more this event.
Jessica, how about you?
I'm also taking the over on this. I think we'll have some more robots that can get that fuel up into the hub this time. And, like I said, they can't get supercharged, but they could get energized.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this sort of the same sort of tone. So I'm going to also go with the over, mainly because I like the idea. I know I mentioned this a lot in the sort of recap show, the extra innings, where I'm curious to see if like just 3 chassis bots or sort of an alliance that may not be able to score very quickly, if you can focus on getting all that fuel to the human player stations, can your human players just solo that RP just by throwing it from the human player station into the hub? So I think I'm going with the over because I think there's a lot of different avenues to get there for 150.
And to keep things underwhelming, just like everyone else, I'm gonna be going with the over here.
Dang it.
So-called free thinkers when it comes to the over-under. Let's get some
They all
original
looked at my
thoughts going.
answers.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
All right.
password protecting your guys' spreadsheets. All right. Our next one is the number of climbs. So this is the only line from last month not change. Last month the line was 0.5 climbs. The actual was 0. So let's see if any teams can climb this month. I mean, looking at the team list, who thinks that this might change? Luke?
Oh, it's changing.
It's changing.
Somebody's going up that ladder. And by going up, I mean just level 1, but somebody's going up that ladder. And then they're getting winded, just like a lot of us would on a ladder. Yeah, I'm taking the over. Somebody does it. It happens one time.
We got one for the team.
We have 12 more robots coming into this event. I trust that somebody is, like I said last month, somebody's been sitting on that thing and they're just like, you know what? Let's use it. And then they're going to use it.
I think they should try it. Someone should try to launch themselves off of the bump onto some fuel and onto L1 somehow.
Did I not mention the team update at the beginning of the show where level 1 is now worth 100 points?
Oh.
That's weird. That came after I said the over. Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
All right, Jessica, what do you got?
I think Luke's wrong. I think it's gonna be the under. Although I would love to see somebody climb and prove me wrong. And maybe even all the way to L3. Like go crazy with it. Why not? But I just don't think
Baby
it's gonna
steps.
happen. Maybe not yet. Maybe it'll happen in July, but not yet.
I'm going to agree with Jessica on this one. I'm also going with the under. That said, I'd like to see someone prove me wrong. I said the same thing last month, and I wasn't proven wrong. So please prove me wrong.
It's gotta happen eventually.
Right.
And I'm going to be saying the same thing as Luke here. I'm going with the over. I think that there's a team that's showing up. I know at one point they had a climber. Maybe they didn't make it to any of their in-season events with it, but maybe it goes back on. But I'm just going to go with the over here. I believe in that team in particular.
You believe in that team? Will they be named?
Not just for everyone who's
No,
aware.
because if I'm wrong,
Gatlin
then
isn't holding some weird Fortnite 8 knowledge to himself that our
But
other
if you're
contestants
wrong,
don't
you're
know.
gonna be
no,
roasted
no.
anyway. So either be
Yeah,
wrong,
but maybe they'll
stand
come and
your-
surprise us. Maybe they'll come and
stand
surprise
10 toes
us.
down.
Take 2 out of 3 of the people I'm
Yeah.
thinking differently than me. That's helpful.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Our next over under is total fuel scored. So the line last month was 10,000 fuel, and the teams surpassed that pretty well. We got 12,506 fuel scored at the first ARL qualifier. The line has been adjusted this month to 17,250. So, Luke, kick us off. Do you think teams are going to be able to score more fuel than that?
No.
No.
I think that I'm hitting the under on this one. We cleared last month by about 2K. With the increase of teams, there's a chance we go down in total number of quals, spreading out more B bots than normal, or than last month. So like I do think that we're gonna have a harder time reaching 17, which is quite the leap from last month's like actual results, not even the line match month. It's quite the leap. So I'm going to take the under on this, and I imagine some of my constituents, unfortunately, will say the same.
You know what I'll say is that I was looking at the line earlier today, and Slide Guy had it at 15,000, and then I opened the spreadsheet back up, and it changed. So that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Interesting.
I mean, listen, somebody in this quadrant right now might really believe, and they could be setting themselves up for a big lead by going with the over.
I do believe. I believe in the teams. I'm gonna take the over on it.
All right, Jessica believes in the teams.
I am also going with the over because I think everyone was sort of getting back to their robots for May. Sort of maybe they weren't able to get to it because of finals or whatever was going on with the end of school. But now a month has passed over the summer, so you've been able to dial in a couple things, really hone in on that one or two bottleneck pieces that really would unlock performance. So I'm going with the over.
And last month, I think I did some math. I asked how many matches we were expecting. We looked at how many fuel on average that was supposed to be. I did not ask if there would be more matches this ARL. So I put the under because my thought process was, will we be scoring like about 1.5 fuel this month for every one that we scored last month? I just don't think that we're quite there yet. So I'm going with the under.
Luke and Gatlin are very aligned, very in sync, and Jonah and Jessica are very aligned and in sync
But
with these last couple.
Mine and Gatlin's method's very different. I'm just vibing, and Gatlin does math. Very big difference. Maybe that's why I'm in last place.
I feel like, Luke, this is what you would call what do you call it? It's like historical knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Could be.
I think that's more your vibe. Historical knowledge. You use a specific term when talking about it to the students.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's it. You got it.
our last one is Friday load in. So the line last month was 6.5. We had 8 teams load in. This month the line is 8.5. So what do we all think for this? You guys can all 3, 2, 1 say it at the same time. 3,
Oh, one hit. Oh,
2, 1.
Over.
over.
Wow, that was
Over.
great.
Gotta be over. It's gotta be
It's
over.
gotta be over. So hopefully,
You know what's gonna be hard is if we do a prediction show for the Summer Scorcher, that line on early loaded. That'll be a hard line.
that'll be a hard line, yeah. So
Anyway,
that is our those are our over unders. I did peek and just saw that everyone took Friday load in over, so I figured let's skip the song and dance and I'll say what's on our mind. So we'll check back in with our event, the actual happenings next week, and see how these over unders shake out. So with that, we are going to go do some trivia. Super exciting. This month's trivia theme is robot movies. So we're going to do some robot movie themed trivia. So essentially all you have to do is you have to guess the name of the movie. Okay? So you just have to guess the name of the movie. You don't need to guess the director or the producer or the year it came out.
lame. I think we had bonus points last week.
Bonus points. There was a bonus question for the trivia theme, the music trivia theme, but I gave you the theme already, so no bonus point. So starting off, I think I picked an easy one to start. Okay. All right. Which 2005 animated film follows Rodney Copperbottom, voiced by Ewan McGregor? And if you're not sure, you can just think about movies about robots and just guess. I feel like there's many. And if you need me to repeat the question, just let me know.
I have like the worst movie knowledge.
Rodney Copperbottom, he's a historical figure.
Jessica,
I just don't know movies, Luke. Like that's just like
Jessica, you were alive in 2005, right?
I was 1 year old.
Okay, all right.
That's messed up. That's messed up. That's a tough question then.
All right. Let me take a look. And no cheating, per usual. All right. So if you're locked in, let me know.
Oh, I'm locked.
Luke is locked. Jonah's locked.
I'm locked in.
Gatlin's locked.
Don't overthink it, Jessica.
Dude, I don't even know what to think. I don't know how to overthink it.
It's a movie.
There's like zero chance I know this movie.
Yeah, but you can probably guess the name, is what I will say.
It's a movie. What's it about?
Yeah.
All right. Jessica, if you don't know it, that's okay. We can move on. Are you going to lock your...
Right.
All right.
Sure.
The answer is Robots. The 2005
I should have put an S.
That's tough.
Wait, Jessica, did you type something in? Oh, you put IDK
Yeah.
Robot?
Yeah.
It was close.
I kind of feel like
No, that does not count. That does not count.
It has to be robots plural.
No.
Okay. Well, you know what, Jessica? That was a great guess. So,
that was a good guess.
All right, question number 2. And again, just think about movies. Okay? Which 1980s animated television series about 2 opposing factions of alien robots went on to become one of the biggest film franchises in the world? I can repeat that. Does anyone need me to repeat that?
No.
Oh.
I wonder if chat is not playing along right now. Chat,
Oh, they said they don't know.
They said they don't know.
Chat's very dead.
Let's get
Yeah.
some real chatters in here. Some real ARL heads. Any robot movie film fans?
Or robot heads.
All right. Answers locked.
Yeah.
Sure.
Transformers. So Luke, Jonah, and Gatlin also picking up another point. All right. Question number 3. Which animated Disney film takes place in the fictional city of San Francisco?
I was just in Disneyland, so
Oh,
I've got that
that's
one.
not fair.
Would not have gotten it if I wasn't just there.
It could be fake though. I don't care if you were just in Disneyland. That's not where you would have gotten the answer. You're not a ball knower. You would have gotten the answer in California. Sure.
All right.
Okay, my bad. Park
Yeah.
hopper pass.
Has
Unfortunate,
everybody
yeah.
locked?
I'm locked.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Yeah.
answer is Big Hero 6. Jessica guessed Big Hero 5. Was that a typo?
No.
Please tell me that's
No.
a typo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I want to count that.
It was a typo. My bad.
I would say I'm okay with that personally.
You know what?
It's fine.
Jessica, just edit your answer and count it.
Big Hero 5.
You had the right idea. Right idea.
The Untold Story.
Yes. All right. Next question. Jessica's on the board. Which Pixar film received 6 nominations at the 2009 Academy Awards? This movie is the studio's first and only film to achieve this. So which Pixar film received 6 nominations at the 2009 Academy Awards? It is the studio's first and only film to achieve this, and it holds this record with only one other animated film in all time.
Do we know what the other animated film is?
Yeah,
Is that
Beauty and
bonus
the
point?
Beast.
No.
Beauty and the Beast is the other film.
That was my bonus point opportunity.
Oh,
Luke
shit,
was
I
ready
got a
for that.
bonus point. Wait, did you know that?
Fricked up. Yes.
Of course he would know
Luke
that.
knows
Luke's
everything
really-
about movies.
Luke looked really, really perplexed, and so I was like, "Wow, does he not know this? That's crazy." But you know what? He had it. All right, everyone's locked.
Yeah.
Movie
I'm
about
locked.
robot.
Yep.
The answer is WALL-E. So WALL-E and Beauty and the Beast hold the record for most Academy Award nominations. Very slay.
For an animator.
Last question. Maybe a little hard. I don't know. What movie was loosely based on the 1968 Ted Hughes novel, The Iron Man?
Done. I could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
I am?
I said you could
Can you-
be wrong.
Oh.
Could you repeat the question?
Yes. What movie was loosely based on the 1968 Ted Hughes novel, The Iron Man?
I can picture the movie, but not the name.
Maybe think a little harder.
It's not working.
This
You
movie.
I'm
guys
all
need
out
to
of
think
thoughts for the
about it.
day.
Well, we've
This
got a
is-
lot
this-
more
I'm
games
at-
to play. And
This movie's in the
Yeah,
Luke
I-
yard.
and I'll be honest, I think Name That Robot's gonna get harder. So,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
especially for some of our analysts. And that's all I'll say.
Oh,
Is everyone locked?
Yeah.
Everyone is locked. Gatlin, are you locked?
Yeah,
Yeah. The answer is
yeah.
the Iron Giant.
Oh.
The Iron Giant.
Okay.
So Luke had originally typed just Iron Giant, and I was not going to give him the point, but he fixed it. So,
Am I the only one? We
Jonah
did it?
also got it.
No, I got it too.
Oh man.
Okay, don't
But it
feel
was a
so
pure guess.
disappointed.
Where? What is? Can we do another round of this later in the year where it's like deep polls? Like where like you
Maybe
know?
it'll be a Jeopardy, maybe an ARL Championship
Ooh.
Jeopardy category.
Yeah,
So maybe
somewhere
start
buried in my
watching
closet
some
over here is
robot
a
movies.
degree. Oh, I've
So,
seen them.
so well for the rest.
We get it. You're a film major.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting dust in the under a bunch of crap in the closet.
I feel like I just had an idea for trivia. I'm gonna send it to Slide Guy. Okay. All right. Saving that one for later. I just had
That was a fun trivia theme.
Yeah, really incredible stuff, guys. All right, up next we're going to name that robot. So our analysts will be taking a peek at my screen that they can see in Discord. This month I made sure to not name the files that Slide Guy sent me with the team number in them. So no cheating this month. I'm gonna pass things over to Slide Guy to introduce the theme for this month's Name That Robot.
Yeah, so I thought I'd have a little fun. We would lean into the spirit of rebuilt and have a little blast from the past.
Oh no.
So you'll be guessing Arizona robots from the year 2014.
Bro. No.
So originally,
Jessica, were you 1 year old in 2014?
No.
originally, Sly Guy messaged me and said, "I'm gonna make this really hard for Gatlin. Gatlin's gonna hate me." But now that Jessica's also subbing in for Shelby, and not having competed in 2014,
Might
What's
be
worse?
best thing that happened to me today.
really,
What's worse, not knowing or not knowing and you played the game that year?
you know what the beautiful thing is you only have to think about team numbers from 2014. So there's like so many active Arizona teams you can just like.
Is that an easy thing?
It could be.
Is that right?
I don't know
I
if
don't
that's
have
the
to play the
easy
game,
part.
Teams are gone.
so I don't have to play the game.
If you put a team in your Arheo that's no longer around, you're dastardly. You're twirling your mustache right now. The hug.
Hmm.
There's definitely a defunct team in there.
All right, so I'm gonna switch scenes very gracefully and without any issue. All right, our first robot. Give it a nice, good look. It's a good thing I have my cheat sheet because I'm not really sure. Slide Guy said that we were going to have to rely on context clues, and I looked at all of them. I got nothing. So I want to see everyone's best guesses. Make sure we're mindful of the cutoff of team numbers back in 2014.
Yeah, how high did team numbers go back then?
I believe the
four digits.
4,000.
4 digits.
Uh,
I believe late 4,000s.
Yeah, I think that is an acceptable hint to give.
The context clue I'm getting here is thank you, Arizona taxpayers.
Yes. What a great segue, Luke, into the Arizona tax credit.
Speaking of which, if you haven't done your tax credits for next year,
I hope you filed an extension.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So, do we do all the blurs and then go through all the answers? I can't remember.
I think we go one by one, right?
We go one by one?
Yeah, blur answer, blur answer.
Blur answer, blur answer. All right.
I'm locked, by the way.
Okay. We are just waiting on one more analyst to lock in their answer.
I'm so excited for Slide Guy to explain the context clues of this one.
Yeah, true. And Twitch chat, you guys better be playing along. I know that this is your favorite game. So
they're going to be just as confused as us.
True. We need some Arizona FRC robot boomers and
Maybe our intakes would have worked better this year if we would have put that big tread on it, like this big roller.
to
Yeah.
for inspiration.
Maybe.
It's not too late for that.
Jessica,
That's true.
can I remind you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you fix that. We were not in the 6,000 yet. All right, everyone locked?
Oh, I'm so locked.
All right, the correct answer is 1726.
Can you explain the context?
Loki
clues?
should have guessed that.
Like,
Please explain the
context
context.
clues.
clue.
Wood, the
Yeah,
straight up
yeah.
plywood in the corners.
Yeah.
All right, this is a different
I
era.
I should've
Plenty
caught
of used
on.
Day one.
wood on the robot.
I should have caught on. I know.
Not like this. Um,
yeah.
I also think I don't believe many teams do the thank you Arizona taxpayers outside of them and the Nuts.
Oh, you're saying they still do that?
I
I don't
like
read
that is
people's
a level of
sponsorship panels
paying
that like
attention
deep.
that I
If this
think
is how the
good.
rest of them are gonna go, I am. Anyone get that right?
No, nobody
Okay.
got that right.
Good. That means nobody's cheating. Because if anybody got that right, this is suspect.
I don't even know how you would cheat in this.
I don't know.
You never know.
I should have known.
Hack the mainframe.
All right, next
Hack-
robot. L for everyone.
Next robot.
Oh.
I think there's some context clues here now that I take it to
Oh, this is
Are
so
there?
annoying because I should know this and I'm so mad.
Wait. There's only like one robot that I know anything about from this year. And I don't think this is it. I'm confused what's going on.
It's called Name That Robot.
That is really astute observation, Arheo.
Thank you.
What
I'm
I'm
gonna
really
guess the
interested
same
in is
team.
where these photos are from, because is this a practice field from the event? Like, it's not even taped to the. And like, what is that? It's not even. It must be.
This is in the Sonoran Science Academy gym.
It could be, for all I know. What is that? Yeah, I got nothing.
All right,
go
so
with what
far
I thought.
But I'm locked.
We have 4 locks. The correct answer, drum roll please. 842.
Oh, thank you.
Luke and Jonah pick up
Thank
the
you.
point.
Yes. Thank you.
And to answer your question, this photo is from Hill in the Desert 2014.
I was like, where do they have this?
Which is really helpful because at the actual events they had so many sponsored panels and stickers that called it out immediately.
You got to know that in 2014 there weren't too many programs going rivet plates and rivets. To be honest,
I also feel like the blue and yellow tubing is kind of 842 coded.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of blue and yellow teams, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, Jessica did guess 60, which is like a good guess if you're guessing blue
Pretty good guess.
team. So.
Pretty good guess.
All right, our next robot.
Oh my.
Oh.
This also has wood.
Maybe a context clue.
There are other robots in the background that are interesting.
Quite the year.
There's definitely a 6 back there, so you could try to rule out a team.
You can probably rule out 698.
Yeah, and 1726. They are also in the thing.
True.
Oops. Tight.
I think these photos were taken all at the same time.
Yeah, they all from 2014 Duel of the Desert. Duel in the desert.
But like,
They're not all.
do you think they like went around the field at the same time to take these pictures? Like,
All right, are we all locked in?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. All right. Unfortunately for you all, 41-83.
Yes!
Everyone gets it right.
Let's go.
Nice.
But if everybody got it right, does anybody get it right?
I got it right because I had a different team number and I changed it.
That I am happy for you.
I think it's important that I get that right, seeing as
Yes.
that's my team. So.
For a minute there, I thought Gatlin's strategy was going to be to guess 3187 for all of the.
And I thought about it, but I changed my mind.
Were those Bitbucket shirts in the background, by the way?
They were, I believe. They looked like Bitbucket.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I got it.
It is this.
What? See, this is. I was here. I was in the building, and Well, you know, if you really think about it, if you put up this robot next to 118's robot from this year, you know, conceptually, same thing.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Does your guess 118?
You know, I might guess this might have been the practice robot.
All right, is everyone but Luke
No.
is locked?
No. Oh
I have no idea.
I literally have no idea. This is
Just write down some numbers.
Yeah, I did.
Luke, are you locked?
Yeah.
All right, our correct answer is 41-46. Gatlin gets a
Idiot.
point.
Did you guess that because the guy in the shirt in the background? I almost did.
No, I knew that that year they had a vacuum.
Oh, I take it all back. It's not like 118.
And that's the only thing I knew about any robot at all from that year.
What's so funny is I thought so much about whether to delete that guy in the background or not.
Yeah.
I almost changed I almost put that down because of the guy in the background, but I didn't. Idiot. Me, I'm the idiot.
But like anyone could be in the background. Like
anybody could be in the background.
I kept him because he was not looking at the robot.
There's like a launch team in the background or something, you know, like it could be anyone.
They had Bitbucket shirts in the background of the last one, so I thought it was a theme.
I mean, maybe.
That's true.
All right, our last robot. It's not 1633, so.
Oh, it clearly is 1011 because the shirt's in the background.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Definitely because the robot is red.
Yep.
I got nothing, bro.
There are context clues.
Are there?
Look at the robot. Keep looking at it.
All right.
I always say there's context clues as somebody who's never had to play this game. So.
Who's sponsored by Toyota? I think that's a bigger question.
And who is a picture of Bruce from Finding Nemo?
That's the name of the robot.
What team has that vibe?
They got mech notes.
I guess is in.
All right, Gatlin's got his gas.
Oh, I've been locked for a while.
I'm locked in.
All right, the correct answer is 1165. Gatlin and Luke get points.
Oh, see, and if you would have seen the Paradise Kid standing back there, you would have gotten it.
Holy crap, the Paradise Kid was back there. I'm telling you.
It was covered. It's cropped in the blurred photo.
I had to crop him out because the fedora was too revealing. The camera and the fedora was too dangerous of a combo.
That's crazy. So Gatlin picked up 3 points there. Jonah picked up 2 points. Jessica picked up 1 point, and Luke picked up 3 points. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's come on back to our beautiful faces. A little bit of a break from looking at us. Hope everyone enjoyed it. All right, our last two segments of the evening are our Win Place show and our Golden Alliance. So our analysts have to pick a team that is going to win. So win the event, they can be any member of the winning alliance. Place, they have to be in the top 4 ranking. And show is any team that plays in the playoffs. So final 16 teams. Our Golden Alliance, you have to get every single pick correct. So you have to get captain, first pick, second pick correct. We don't do third picks for the Golden Alliance, but nobody got the Golden Alliance last event. I believe, was anybody close? Shelby might have had it if 12-12 did not decline playoffs. So that would have been a big win. And then Luke picked up the Win Place show with 498 winning. Actually, no, you didn't, because 2486 ranked 5th, and you need to be top 5. So Luke, Shelby, Jonah, and Gatlin all had 2486 as place, but they fell just outside of that rank. A little tough.
Whoops.
They still went on to win the event, so it's just how the cookie crumbles. But with that, so for our Win Place show, you cannot select the same team twice. So you always have to pick a different team in either that Win Place show position. You cannot reuse teams. For your Golden Alliance, you absolutely can reuse teams. So Luke, do you want to take us away with your Win Place show?
Absolutely. A couple notes. We talked about it in our extra innings show, but one of the unfortunate aspects of an event that doesn't have that many teams, like last month, is that you have really quick turnarounds for a lot of teams, and so one little break on a robot could be very detrimental, or one little bug in a robot can be very detrimental to your day. And so I think we saw a lot of robots go through the turmoils of a May ARL, as Jonah pointed out, like, with finals and things, and not touching the robot for a couple months potentially, as well as the quick turnarounds. That said, I have in my Win Place last month, like as you said, I had 498 in the Win Place. This month, I have 2375. I think that they helped bring their alliance really close last month, and I think that they would have ranked higher than they did if there were some little mishaps that happened throughout the day that maybe don't happen this time around. I think the bones are there. I do. I think our place, just basing it off of last event, I'm going to go with 498B in the place spot. I think the robots, again, the bones are very there. Gets a lot of fuel, scores a lot. So the idea, like the theory, like the extra RPs are very much in play for that robot. And then making their ARL 2026 season debut in my show spot, I'm taking 10506. Last season, they were a staple in playoffs, often captaining one of our alliance. And so I believe that they will show up ready to play at their first ARL, and they will absolutely make playoffs. Can't give up that free point.
All right. Pretty solid picks there. Jessica, what do you got?
I have for win 2375. I also think they looked pretty good last event, and I think they did well in the playoffs. I don't know. It's hard to keep up when you're reffing.
Yeah.
And then for place 498B, I know they were pretty high ranked and had a lot of really strong performances. I think that robot was generally strong even in season. And show, I put a 996B.
Bit of a wild card pick there.
Yeah.
For me, I have 2375 in the win spot, 498B in the place spot, and then sort of rounding out all the 498 robots, the 498E robot in the show spot.
All right. Love the 498B
and
498E team up. Could be fun.
For me, just like everybody else, for the win, I have 2375, place 498B. And then my show, I'm going to go with 10-9-3-3.
Tie-Dye Samurai making their season or
Making
ARL debut.
their ARL debut.
Oh, you're right. Didn't I thought they brought a? Did they not bring a? They drove somebody's chassis last year.
They came for practice.
Oh,
week.
practice.
They
That's
came to
right.
the
They
ARL
were working
Championship
on
for
their
practice.
chassis. Yeah. That's
So,
right. That's
they
right.
were
Yeah,
really
making their
fun.
ARL debut.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They got to check things out last year as a pre-rookie team, and now they're making their debut. Would love for them to pick up a dub at ARL and play in playoffs.
Play on word.
So those are our win place shows. A lot of 2375 in the win position. Don't think I think everybody has the same win in place. And it's a reminder, the only time that they can use these teams. So they have all either made a really good choice or they have all made a really bad choice. So
Yeah. Sorry, Shelby.
So, all right, up next we have our Golden Alliance. So that is the perfect alliance that our analysts have to guess. Did we have we had one Golden Alliance last or two?
Yep.
Didn't Jessica get a Golden Alliance and Gatlin?
Thought we only had one.
No, I think Jessica got it.
I might have gotten it or gotten really close.
I remember there being one, which is why Gatlin's score ballooned. There would have been another score that was close to his if there was another one.
Yeah. Well, Shelby was one off last event. Maybe Jessica can help her pick up the score multiplier this month. But Luke, you want to kick us off for the last segment of our ARL prediction show?
Absolutely. I think that the captain of the winning team, until it doesn't happen, if we look at the ranking score, the last event, I would be remiss if I did not just take 498A with the captain winning spot. I'm very excited to not take that pick potentially next month. But until then, I will take it. To go along with my win play show, I have to take with the first pick, 2375. I believe it's the same top two that I took my Golden Alliance last month. I think with a little bit more breadth in the match schedule, things shake out like I thought maybe they would last month. And then the second pick, I have 10-9-3-3 rounding out the alliance. That would be Tie-Dye Samurai making their ARL debut.
Very nice. So last month you also picked an ARL debut as your second pick. So keeping on theme there. All right, Jessica, what do you got?
I've got 498 for the captain. I think they're still the strongest robot out there right now, and just keeping that the same from Shelby's, but changing it up on her first pick to, I said 2375 would win, so I put them as the first pick. And then for second pick, I got 10905. Just kind of, when you get deeper in the field, a lot of things can happen, and sometimes those rookie teams are a little stronger than we think. So,
all right. I think everybody has the same logic with their 2375 pick. Jonah, how about you?
Yep, I have the captain as 498A. Similar reason until there's a reason not to put them as sort of first captain. They'll be there. First pick 2375, and then the second pick 10506.
Alrighty.
And for me, just like everybody else, 498A as the captain, 2375 with the first pick. And then for my second pick, I'm going 2486B.
The Sorb chassis demon.
That's right.
I would be ecstatic if that fell to the 1 seed, because then I wouldn't have to play.
I think that there's going to be more teams that can score that the lower seeded alliances might need to pick.
I will say, historically, I feel like 10506 ranks really well at ARL, so I also don't know if I see them making it to a second pick at least from the side of Jonah. But I mean, maybe you never know.
You never know. You could rank
Yeah.
5 out of 24, but still be the second pick of like because we only have 4
True.
alliances. Like it makes sense. I think, or at least I see it happening as a world.
Especially with the volume of teams as well.
Yeah.
Those are our analyst prediction for the 2026 ARL Qualifier number 2. I'm your host, Izzy. I've been joined by Luke, Jessica, Jonah, and Gatlin. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to the awesome sponsors that help make ARL happen. We have Diamondbacks, Honeywell, the Cobra Robotics Booster Club, Cobra Robotics, Cactus High School PUSD, AZ First, you name it. We have a bunch of wonderful sponsors. Make sure to get your Summer Scorchers applications in. They are due Friday. Your fee is not due when you apply, so get that application in. Tell your friends. Tell your friends on other teams. Tell your friends out of state on out of state.
Tell your friends on other teams outside of Arizona. Yeah.
And if they have any questions, they can reach out to Luke in Discord, or somebody can ping Luke and get his email, or I'm sure there's a contact form on the website. Please check out the website. I'm sure we'll have Luke post links in Discord after the episode. Check out that really awesome photo viewer app that Emily made, and make sure to maybe tab that, save that, because that is where all of the photos from all of the ARLs are going to end up. And with that, we look forward to seeing you guys Friday night load-in to contribute to our over-under. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Does anyone else have anything that I missed in my closing?
I think you nailed it.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I personally, I think I got all my questions. I think I got them all right. I think I went perfect on this one. So I'm sorry to everybody for having such a lead going into next episode. But
famous last words. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip it and put it on loop. I'm gonna put on a voice filter.
That's the
over
intro
that.
song next month.
True. I'm gonna make
Play
a
that at the
trap
start.
remix of Luke saying that.
make sure to tune in next Wednesday for me and all my buds recapping the event on the ARL Extra Inning Show. Same time, same place.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, y'all.
Everybody.
Yep.